Hello, I am very glad to present to you the episode 2 of The Nature Spirits Are Real, the elves. Yeah, you know the elves. The elves that we can find out into the forest. And sometimes there is very special place where you see the light glows through the leaves of the trees. And in this place you really feel your inner child's going on and you wonders at the miracles of life because you see through the subtle movements of the light and sometimes through the subtle movements of the fans and you can see shapes going on and you feel into your body you will feel something different because you are connected to the elves and that's very special place in forest where the woods are very often very old when you can find wonderful flowers dispatched through their roots. And so, in these places, you will find elves living. Some people will tell me, okay, but how about that? How can elves can live in the forest? How do you feel them? I understand that. I've experimented myself some trouble believing at all that. I know that's not so easy, but let's experience it. That's much more simple. You know, when you have been in contact with these light beings and you are never the same afterwards because you can feel that you do have something into yourself, a vibration of frequencies which will harmonize, which will get in relation with something which is much more higher than our human conditions. Maybe our divine condition, maybe that's it. But that's a way to attain something that we can attain as a human being to encounters light beings. And elves are very simple to encounter because they are present in a lot of places. Absolutely, they are present in forests. So that's quite natural for us. Nature spirits in forest, that's something quite normal. But there's something that you don't know that I find out kind of kingdom of elves in Paris along the Seine, you know, the Seine and in the trees because there are also elves who are living directly in the trees. How is made up their habitation? Sometimes it's kind of crystal-like habitation with wonderful echo shape, how to say, very much of a bioharmony going on with their living places. And also, sometimes it's made up of woods and leaves and so on. And so you feel there is a presence, something living into that. But I told you, sometimes you don't feature, you believe it's maybe only your imaginations or having seen maybe after having seen a movie or something like that. But that's not your imagination, that's not mental. You will tell me, hey, Philip, I want to be sure that there was something. I want to be certain. And I will give you the tricks to do that. That's something that I do very often. I will propose you in that kind of situation when you see something that not so many people can see, just open your heart. Open your heart to the nature, open your heart to everything, open your heart to the invisible, and open your heart to something new. And just in that state of consciousness, just ask for an elf, a man or woman elves, to come by near you, just close to you. And then, with your heart open, you will feel a difference of vibration. You are not anymore the same, something much more candle, which much more thanks and love is just beside you. And I'm going to propose you something because there are the abilities to come by into your place if you are willing to. So let us call an elves to come by into your home right now in front of your screen. Just believe it, believe me. Okay, I'm calling an elves to come by there, and an elves who will be in pure harmony with my heart, my feelings, my vibration, my consciousness. Okay, here I can see it. He is rather tall. I believe that he must be something like 7 feet tall, and that's quite tall elves. But he's very kind. I can feel it. I'm not afraid at all. And elves have some particularities. Sometimes they are artists and they can help you to create. Sometimes they are builders. Sometimes they can help you to fight in the way that you can position yourself into life. Sometimes that's difficult to position itself with its opinion, with mainly with his own feelings. And elves can help you to do that. So I'm going to propose you, as I am doing with you, to ask these elves to enter into me. Okay, please, could you enter into me? And then I just breathe with him, and I feel what's going on in my cells, in my DNA, and what kind of information is given to the energies, to the frequencies of my body. Okay, I do feel a very strong feeling of quietness, of strength, of love, of kindness, gentle ways of being. Sounds very powerful. And okay, he's proposing me to help me with my creativity. When I'm writing, when I want to travel, because as a psychic, I sometimes leave my body here and my mind, my spirit is going up into the galaxies and so on. And he just proposed me to accompany me there and to help me to develop this process. That's nice. I love it. And now he wants me to follow him so that I be presented to all of the other elves of his tribe in some way. Okay, I will ask him to just show me where he's living, so I will go on and look at him next time I will meet his family. Next time I go there, just show me. Yeah, he's living in the forest of the Centerbaum, in the forest, this old forest where there is a Mary Magdalena cave just above. So that's really a very places. I will talk to you about that at another time, and I will show you videos or pictures that I got from that. That's a really fantastic trip to do. So now what I'm going to propose to you, is just to be aware of this presence of infinite love. In some way, it's crystalline presence that you can feel your cells are sparking, and you can ask themselves, because they do have also healers, they do have also wise men and women going on to help you. Sometimes it's a difficulty that you do have in life, difficulty to affirm yourself, difficulty to go through an emotional periods, and difficulty to go through maybe a physical wounds. And you can ask them to do that. And what I propose you to experiment right now is their capabilities for them to be in relation with crystals, beings, and also crystal stones and the energies of that, and your crystal body also, light body. This crystal light body that's onto the path with the rainbow bodies and the diamond bodies to the light bodies. And so just let's experiment that. Okay. What's your name? I'm going to ask the name of the elves that I welcome just into me. What's your name? Sorry, just a small problem. Small problems going on. Yeah, so let's talk about that. So we are into the crystal thing. Yeah, okay. What I'm saying, it's some elves just uniting in a circle because they want to propose you some things. Just around a huge crystal stones. And where are they living? Are you living in a crystal cave? Yeah, just below the forest. Yeah, I understand that. I see where you are. Okay, so they just will send you all together this crystal information to your crystal body. So maybe you will feel your pineal glands, crystal of your pineal glands just expanding. Maybe maybe it will hurt yourself a lot. Maybe it will hurt yourself a lot onto the head when the crystal, when your pineal gland is just receiving crystal energies. It may sometimes hurt because it has to develop. It is like a muscle that hasn't been used for a long time. So that's a path to attain to much better psychic abilities. So that's a way to develop the capabilities of the pineal gland. So just let's welcome those crystal energies from the elves, sent by the elves, into our pineal gland and into our cells of our body, into the water of our body. And you know how much the water reacts to the crystalline energies. It makes wonderful things. So it will clean up all of your body. It will inform of your body, and it will go into your bone. And then you can just by yourselves drive these crystal energies into your DNA. And then it will change the way your core, your body reacts to the life, because it will change really yourself into your inner structures, into your physical body. I've seen that because I'm going to see the human relics of a lot of saints and Buddha and so on, and I've been in contact with them, and I can say I have witnessed that you can really transmute our physical body into crystal um, materials. You understand me? And I've seen that, so you can do that either. Okay, so Jesus, welcome on that. And some dwarves are willing to join the elves, dwarves that we've met into this first discovery, into this first episode of Nature Spirits Are Reals. Okay, and with the dwarves, they are just working onto your chakra, just to clean them. Yeah, good. And to harmonize themselves together. Wow, it's very good. And with the elves energy, you can feel your aura growing and being much more clear and lighter. I can feel it, and I do feel immediately through these crystal frequencies, the connections with everything from the rocks, the stones, and the trees also, and the earth energies going on, and with all the plants, and also with the living earth and the living winds, and so on. And arrête de m'appeler s'il te plaît, je suis en live. And also, you can feel this powerful energies going on into your body. And really, those crystalline energies just inform your whole cell, your whole DNA. And just with that, you are connected to all the living beings. And maybe you will have Dana and Pai, those guides of the forest, which are living into the main trees, which will come by to you. Confirm on them, maybe. Okay, so now I propose you to leave the Earth and to come back to your human nature. So you will feel the gravity coming on again. But keep in mind, keep in the feelings, the energies that you felt, the perceptions that you felt during this contact with them, because it's real. It's really real. It's part of the invisible world exists. We can connect to them, and you just have to witness the exchange. We will have just to witness the communication with them, and then you will see that you won't have any doubt to their existence, because they really change life, and they really change life of the forest. And when we honor them, when we talk to them, when we communicate with them, it really changes the way the earth is behaving in some ways. It's to a path to build a better world, to be in contact with the nature spirits. So next time, the episode 3 will be around about something that may interest a lot of you people. And it's about, let me check, why children see nature spirit. Why children see nature spirits. And that's very interesting things, because you will understand that most of the children birth with tremendous psychic capabilities. And so we as adults, we have to learn them how to take possession of these psychic capabilities and not dig them deep into their unconscious mind, because they will know that it exists, but they won't have access to that anymore. So they will have a feeling of lack all of their life, because they will have perceived something else which is existing. And so now it's up to us to help them to believe in what they feel. So see you next time for the episode 3 of Nature Spirit Are Real, Why Children See Nature Spirit. Thanks to you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.